What if I told you that the reason your relationships fail, the reason people don't respect you, and the reason you feel stuck is because you've been lied to your entire life? Society told you to beg, chase, and apologize your way into success and love. But here's the hard truth. None of that works. You've been playing by rules designed to make you weak, and today we're breaking them all. If you're ready to stop begging, stop chasing, and start living as the man you were born to be, drop a "no more games" in the comments. This video will change your life forever. Welcome to one of the most unapologetic video you'll ever watch. In the next 40 minutes, we're going to dive into the cold, hard truths about relationships, respect, and self-worth that nobody else dares to tell you. This isn't sugar-coated, and it's not for the faint of heart. This is for men who are tired of playing games, tired of chasing people who don't deserve them, and tired of living a life that feels like a shadow of their potential. Here's what we'll cover. We'll talk about why you need to stop begging for attention, why chasing women or approval is a surefire way to destroy your self-respect, and how to shift into a mindset that makes you unstoppable. We're covering 12 key truths today, each one designed to wake you up, challenge you, and help you take control of your life. If you're ready to hear the raw truth and willing to watch this video to the very end, comment below with "I'm in." Now let's get started. Number 1, own your energy. Your energy is your most valuable currency. Think about it. Every single thing in your life, every action you take, every word you speak, flows from the energy within you. And yet, most men hand it out like it's worthless. They text people who don't reply. They stay up late scrolling through social media, wasting hours watching people live lives they'll never meet. They exhaust themselves chasing after relationships that drain them instead of pouring that energy into themselves. Let me be blunt. If you don't own your energy, someone else will. And trust me, they won't value it like you should. Now, I want you to imagine your energy as a bank account. Every interaction, every thought, every action is a withdrawal. When you chase people who don't care about you, you're withdrawing from that account. When you beg for attention, you're depleting your reserves. And when you let someone else dictate how you feel, when you let their silence, their games, their disrespect affect you, you're letting them rob you blind. Ask yourself this: would you hand out your life savings to random people on the street? Of course not. So why do you hand out your energy so freely? Here's an actionable example. Say you're texting someone who doesn't seem interested. You send a text, they reply 3 hours later with a half-hearted response. What do? Most men panic. They send another text, trying to keep the conversation alive. Wrong move. That's like throwing good money after bad. Instead, pull back, match their energy, or better yet, redirect your energy entirely. Go to the gym, start a project, read a book, build yourself. Your energy is too precious to waste on people who don't reciprocate. Here's another example. Let's say you're in a relationship where you're always the one initiating. You're planning the dates, making the calls, keeping the spark alive. Stop. Relationships are partnerships, not charity. If they're not meeting you halfway, take a step back. Let them come to you, or let them go. Your energy isn't free. Make people earn it. Owning your energy isn't just about relationships. It's about your entire life. Think about your goals, your dreams, your purpose. Are you putting your energy into things that grow you? or are you wasting it on distractions? If you spend hours playing video games, scrolling on TikTok, or binge-watching Netflix, you're squandering your potential. That time and energy could be spent learning a new skill, building your career, or improving your body. Every moment you waste is a moment you'll never get back. Own your energy, and you own your future. And let me tell you this. When you start owning your energy, people will notice. You'll walk into a room and they'll feel it. They won't know what it is, but they'll be drawn to you. That's the power of a man who values himself. So from this moment on, treat your energy like gold. Protect it, invest it wisely, and never, ever give it away for free. Number 2. Respect is earned, not demanded. Respect isn't something you can ask for. It's not something you can beg for. It's something you command through your actions, your presence, and the standards you set. Let me put it this way. Respect isn't about what you say. It's about who you are. If you're not living in a way that demands respect, no amount of words will make people give it to you. Think about the relationships in your life. Are you being respected, or are you being tolerated? There's a big difference. Being respected means people value your time, your opinions, your boundaries. Being tolerated means they keep you around because you're convenient, because you don't push back, because you don't demand better. Men, being tolerated is an insult, and the only way to change that is to change yourself. Imagine you're in a relationship and your partner keeps canceling plans at the last minute. You let it slide the first time. You let it slide the second time. By the third time, you're frustrated, but you don't say anything because you don't want to rock the boat. Wrong. Every time you let someone cross your boundaries without consequences, you're teaching them it's okay. Respect starts with you. The next time it happens, call it out. Say, "This doesn't work for me." Be calm, be firm, but make it clear that your time is valuable and you won't tolerate disrespect. Say you're at work and your boss keeps piling extra tasks on you without acknowledgement or appreciation. You stay late, you go above and beyond, but it's never enough. Why? Because you haven't set boundaries. Respect in the workplace is no different from respect in relationships. It's earned by knowing your value and enforcing it. The next time your boss tries to dump extra work on you, say, "I'd love to help, but I'm at capacity right now. Let's prioritize what's most important." Watch how quickly they start respecting your time. And here's the thing, earning respect isn't about being aggressive or confrontational. It's about having standards and sticking to them. It's about showing up consistently as someone who knows their worth. When you carry yourself with confidence and integrity, respect follows naturally. But you have to be willing to walk away from people and situations that don't meet your standards. That's the ultimate test of self-respect. Knowing when to say, "This isn't good enough for me," and moving on. Remember this, people will treat you how you allow them to treat you. If you tolerate disrespect, you'll be disrespected. If you demand respect through your actions and boundaries, you'll get it. It's that simple. But it starts with you. Number 3, stop being afraid to walk away. Fear is the biggest chain holding most men back. Fear of being alone. Fear of losing something or someone they think they can't live without. Fear of not finding better. But here's the truth. Every time you hold on to something that isn't serving you out of fear, you're telling yourself you don't deserve better. And that lie will keep you stuck. Walking away is the ultimate power move. It's not just about relationships, it's about life. When you're willing to walk away from anything that doesn't serve you, you become unstoppable. Why? Because you're no longer controlled by fear. You're no longer a slave to external validation. You're free. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're in a relationship where you're always giving and they're always taking. You're constantly initiating, constantly trying to fix things, constantly bending over backward to make it work, and they're barely putting in any effort. You know it's not right. You know you're not happy. But you stay because you're afraid of being alone. That's not love. It's desperation. The moment you decide to walk away, you take your power back. You're saying, I deserve more than this, and I'm not afraid to find it. Here's another scenario. You're at a job you hate. Your boss doesn't appreciate you. Your co-workers take credit for your work, and you're underpaid. But you stay because you're afraid of the unknown. What if you don't find another job? What if you fail? Let me tell you something. Staying in a bad situation because of fear is the worst kind of failure. Walking away isn't just about leaving. It's about opening the door to something better. It's about trusting yourself enough to know you'll figure it out. And let's talk about friendships. Maybe you have a friend who always takes but never gives. They call you when they need something but disappear when you need help. You've known them for years, so you tolerate it. Stop. Friendships are supposed to be mutual. If someone is draining you more than they're uplifting you, it's time to let them go. Walking away from toxic relationships, whether romantic, professional, or platonic, isn't selfish. It's necessary. Here's the key. Walking away isn't about giving up. It's about standing up for yourself, for your standards, for your future. It's about saying, I deserve better, and I'm willing to find it. And the ironic thing is, when you're willing to walk away, people often come running back. But by then, you'll realize you don't need them anymore. You've leveled up. You've moved on. And that's the power of a man who isn't afraid to walk away. Number 4. Don't chase, replace. Chasing is one of the most unattractive things a man can do. It screams desperation, insecurity, and a lack of self-respect. Men, let me tell you something. What's meant for you will come to you, not because you begged for it, but because you deserved it. The moment you stop chasing, you'll realize how much energy you were wasting on people and opportunities that were never worth it. Replace, don't chase. That's the mindset of a winner. Think about this. When you chase someone, you're automatically putting them on a pedestal. You're saying, you're better than me. I need you to complete me. That's the kind of energy that repels people. No one respects a man who doesn't respect himself. Now imagine flipping the script. Instead of chasing someone who's ignoring you, replace them with someone who values you. Instead of clinging to a job that underpays you, replace it with a career that challenges you and rewards you. You don't need to beg anyone to stay in your life. If they don't see your worth, they're not worth your time. Here's an example. Say you've been texting someone, trying to make plans, but they keep giving you vague excuses or canceling at the last minute. Most men would keep trying. They'd send another text, ask for another chance, maybe even lower their standards just to get a yes. Stop. The moment someone starts playing games, replace them. Stop texting. Stop reaching out. Focus on yourself. Go to the gym. Pick up a new skill. Spend time with people who appreciate you. When you stop chasing, you'll notice something amazing. The right people will start showing up in your life. Why? because you've created the space for them. Let's take another example. You're in a relationship where you feel like you're always the one trying to make it work. You're planning dates, initiating conversations, and putting in all the effort, while your partner barely does the minimum. What should you do? Replace. I don't mean replacing them with someone else immediately. I mean replacing your energy and effort with self-respect. Pull back. Let them notice the absence of your effort. If they step up, great. If they don't, you have your answer. Either way, you win, because you're no longer investing in something one-sided. This principle applies to every area of your life. If you're at a job where you're overworked and underappreciated, don't chase after recognition or approval. Replace that job with one that aligns with your goals and values. If you're hanging out with friends who bring nothing but negativity, replace them with people who inspire and uplift you. The power of replacing instead of chasing is that it puts you back in control. You're no longer at the mercy of other people's opinions or decisions. You're choosing what's best for you. And here's the best part. When you start replacing instead of chasing, your value skyrockets. People will see that you're not afraid to walk away. They'll see that you know your worth. And that kind of confidence is magnetic. You'll attract better relationships, better opportunities, and a better life. So from now on, make this your mantra: no chasing, only replacing. Because a king doesn't chase. He builds his kingdom and lets the right people come to him. Number 5. Your time is sacred. Time is the most valuable resource you have. It's more precious than money, more valuable than possessions, and once it's gone, you can never get it back. Yet so many men waste their time on things and people that don't matter. Let me ask you this. How much of your time have you spent texting someone who barely responds? How many hours have you wasted waiting for someone to acknowledge you? How many days, months, or even years have you given to relationships, jobs, or habits that do nothing for you? It's time to stop. Your time is sacred. Treat it like the treasure it is. Imagine you have 24 gold coins every day, one for every hour. Once you spend a coin, it's gone forever. Would you spend those coins on people who don't value them? Would you waste them on distractions, procrastination, or meaningless pursuits? No, you wouldn't. Yet, that's exactly what you're doing when you let someone waste your time. Imagine you're texting someone who takes hours or even days to reply. You're constantly checking your phone, waiting for their response. Meanwhile, they're out living their life, not giving you a second thought. Stop. Your time is too valuable for that. If they're not making an effort to match your energy, stop texting them. Spend that time doing something that improves your life, whether it's working out, learning a new skill, or simply relaxing and recharging. Let's say you're in a relationship where your partner constantly flakes on plans. They cancel at the last minute, leave you waiting, or simply don't show up. Most men would keep giving chances, hoping things will change. But every time you let that happen, you're telling them your time isn't valuable. Instead, set a boundary. Let them know that your time is important and you won't tolerate disrespect. If they don't change, walk away. It's not about being harsh. It's about respecting yourself enough to demand the same from others. This principle doesn't just apply to relationships. It applies to everything. How much time do you spend scrolling through social media, watching pointless videos, or doing things that don't bring you closer to your goals? Every minute you spend on distractions is a minute you'll never get back. Instead of wasting time, invest it. Invest it in your health, your career, your passions, and your relationships with people who matter. When you start treating your time as sacred, everything changes. People will notice that you're not available for nonsense. They'll see that you value yourself and your time, and they'll start valuing it too. You'll accomplish more, feel more fulfilled, and attract better people into your life. Remember, time is your most valuable resource. Protect it, respect it, and never waste it on anyone or anything that doesn't deserve it. Number 6. Detach from outcomes. Detachment is one of the most powerful skills a man can develop. Why? Because when you're detached, you're free. Free from the fear of losing, free from the need for approval, free from the anxiety of trying to control things that are out of your hands. Most men are slaves to outcomes. They cling to relationships, jobs, or situations because they're afraid of what will happen if they let go. But here's the truth. The more you cling, the more you repel. Detachment is the key to power. Think about this. When you're attached to an outcome, you're giving it power over you. If you're constantly worried about whether someone will text you back, whether your boss will notice your work, or whether a relationship will work out, you're putting yourself in a position of weakness. You're letting external factors control your emotions. Detachment flips the script. It says, I'm okay no matter what happens. Imagine you're in the early stages of dating someone, and you're constantly checking your phone, waiting for their messages. Every time they reply, you feel a rush of excitement. Every time they don't, you feel anxious. That's attachment. Now imagine you shift your mindset. Instead of obsessing over their response, you focus on your own life. You go to the gym, hang out with friends, work on your goals. You tell yourself, if they're interested, great. If not, I'll be fine. That's detachment. And here's the ironic part. The less you care, the more attractive you become. People are drawn to confidence and independence, not neediness. Another example. Let's say you're at a job where you're working hard, hoping for a promotion. You're constantly worried about whether your boss notices your effort. That worry consumes you, affecting your performance and your happiness. Instead, detach from the outcome. Focus on doing your best work, not because you're desperate for recognition, but because it's who you are. If the promotion comes, great. If it doesn't, you'll still have the skills and confidence to find something better. Detachment isn't about giving up. It's about letting go. It's about trusting the process and focusing on what you can control, your actions, your mindset, and your energy. When you detach from outcomes, you become unstoppable. You're no longer swayed by rejection or disappointment. You're free to live your life on your terms. And that freedom is priceless. So from now on, practice detachment in every area of your life. It's not just a skill, it's a superpower. Number 7, build the discipline of a warrior. Discipline isn't a suggestion, it's a requirement. If you want to be respected, if you want to achieve greatness, if you want to live a life you're proud of, discipline is the foundation. Let me make this clear. Without discipline, you'll drift through life. You'll waste your time, squander your potential, and live at the mercy of your impulses. But with discipline, you'll become unstoppable. A man who masters discipline masters his destiny. Think about your day-to-day life. How much of it is controlled by habits you've chosen, and how much is controlled by habits you've fallen into? Do you wake up with purpose, Or do you hit snooze 5 times and drag yourself out of bed? Do you have a plan for your day? Or do you let the hours slip away in distractions and procrastination? Discipline is about taking control. It's about deciding what kind of man you want to be and committing to the habits and routines that will make it happen. Let's break this down with some actionable examples. If you don't have a morning routine, start one today. Wake up at the same time every day, preferably early. The morning is your time to set the tone for the rest of the day. Start with something simple but powerful. Make your bed. It's a small act of discipline that creates momentum. Then move your body. Whether it's a workout, a run, or even a stretch, get your blood flowing. Follow it with something that sharpens your mind. Read, meditate, or write down your goals. These habits may seem small, but they build a foundation of discipline that will carry you through the day. A disciplined man takes care of his body because he knows it's the vessel for everything he wants to achieve. Stop eating junk food. Stop skipping workouts. Treat your body like a temple, not a trash can. You don't have to become a fitness model overnight, but you do need to start. Commit to moving your body every day, even if it's just a 20-minute walk. Plan your meals instead of grabbing whatever's convenient. Discipline in your health isn't just about looking good. It's about feeling strong, confident, and capable. And then there's your mind. Are you disciplined in your thoughts? Or do you let negativity, fear, and doubt control you? A disciplined man trains his mind just as much as his body. He doesn't dwell on failures. He learns from them and moves on. He doesn't waste time worrying about things he can't control. He focuses on what he can do. Start paying attention to your thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, challenge it. Replace it with something constructive. Over time, this mental discipline will change how you see yourself and the world. Discipline isn't easy, but that's the point. It's what separates the average from the exceptional. The good news is, discipline is a skill. It's something you can build. Start small. Pick one area of your life where you want to improve and commit to doing one thing every day to make it better. As you build momentum, expand to other areas. Before you know it, discipline will become second nature. And when it does, you'll realize there's nothing you can't achieve. Number 8. Silence over explaining. There's a power in silence that most men will never understand. In a world where everyone is shouting to be heard, the man who speaks less commands attention. Silence isn't weakness, it's strength. It's the confidence to know that you don't need to explain yourself to anyone. Men, hear me out. The more you talk, the more you dilute your message. The more you explain, the more you undermine your authority. Silence is your weapon. Use it wisely. Imagine you make a decision that someone doesn't agree with. Maybe it's a friend, a partner, or a co-worker. They start questioning you, asking why you did it. Most men would panic and start justifying themselves, trying to win approval. Don't. Instead say, "This is the decision I've made," and leave it at that. Let them sit with it. Your silence will say more than any explanation ever could. Here's another scenario. You're in an argument. Most men feel the need to defend themselves, to prove they're right. But the more you argue, the more you escalate the situation. Silence, on the other hand, diffuses it. When someone is yelling and you're calm, collected and silent, it disarms them. They'll run out of steam while you maintain your composure. That's power. Silence isn't just about speaking less. It's about speaking with intention. When you do speak, make sure your words matter. Say what you mean, and mean what you say. Avoid small talk, gossip, and meaningless chatter. Instead, focus on conversations that add value, that challenge you, that build connections. A man who chooses his words carefully is a man people listen to. And let's not forget the power of silence in relationships. When someone is playing games, pulling away, or giving you mixed signals, the worst thing you can do is chase them with words. Silence speaks louder. It says, "I'm not here to beg. I'm not here to convince you of my worth. If you don't see it, that's on you." Silence creates mystery, and mystery creates attraction. Use it to your advantage. From now on, make silence a part of your strategy. Practice listening more and speaking less. Pay attention to how people respond to you when you're silent. You'll notice they lean in, they respect you, they value what you have to say. That's the power of a man who knows when to speak and when to stay silent. Number 9. Understand your worth. Here's the reality. Most men don't understand their worth. They settle for less in relationships, in careers, in friendships, because they don't truly believe they deserve better. But let me tell you something. Your worth isn't determined by how others treat you. It's determined by how you treat yourself. The moment you start seeing yourself as valuable, the world will follow suit. But it starts with you. Think about your relationships. Are you with someone who truly values you, or are you settling for someone who barely puts in any effort? Are you chasing after people who don't appreciate you, or are you investing in people who show up for you? If you don't know your worth, you'll accept whatever comes your way. But when you understand your worth, you set standards. You say, "This is what I deserve, and I won't settle for less." And guess what? The right people will rise to meet those standards. Here's an example. Imagine you're in a relationship where your partner constantly criticizes you, belittles you, or makes you feel small. Most men would tolerate it because they're afraid of being alone. But a man who understands his worth would walk away. He'd say, "I deserve to be with someone who lifts me up, not tears me down." And by walking away, he creates space for someone better to come into his life. Are you stuck in a job that underpays you, undervalues you, or doesn't challenge you? If you don't know your worth, you'll stay there because it feels safe. But when you understand your value, you'll start looking for opportunities that match it. You'll negotiate your salary. You'll pursue roles that excite you. You'll take risks because you know you're worth it. Understanding your worth isn't just about relationships or careers. It's about every aspect of your life. It's about knowing you're enough, just as you are. You don't need to beg for attention, chase validation, or prove yourself to anyone. The right people, opportunities, and experiences will come to you when you live in alignment with your worth. Here's how to start. Make a list of what you bring to the table, your strengths, your skills, your qualities. Remind yourself of these every day. Set boundaries in your relationships and enforce them. Say no to anything that doesn't serve you. Surround yourself with people who see your value and let go of those who don't. The moment you start living like you're worth it, everything will change. Because the truth is, you've been worthy all along. Now it's time to act like it. Number 10. Focus on building, not pleasing. Too many men spend their lives trying to please others, hoping for approval, validation, or recognition. It's a trap, plain and simple. When you live to please others, you're not living for yourself. You're handing over your power, your potential, and your purpose to people who will never truly value it. Let me ask you something. When was the last time pleasing someone else actually brought you lasting happiness? Probably never. Because pleasing others is a game you can't win. The rules are always changing, and no matter what you do, it's never enough. It's time to stop playing that game and start building. When I say building, I mean creating the life you want. Your career, your body, your mind, your relationships, these are the things you should be focused on. Building isn't about impressing others. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. And here's the truth. When you focus on building, the right people will be drawn to you naturally. You won't have to beg for their attention or approval because they'll see your value without you saying a word. Imagine you're in a relationship where you're constantly bending over backward to make your partner happy. You're canceling plans with friends, spending money you don't have, and compromising your values just to avoid conflict or gain their approval. Stop. That's not love. That's self-betrayal. Instead of trying to please them, focus on building yourself. Work on your goals, your passions, your health. When you become the kind of man who's focused on his mission, you'll attract a partner who respects and supports you, not one who takes advantage of you. Now let's talk about your career. Are you in a job where you're constantly trying to please your boss, your co-workers, or your clients? Are you saying yes to everything, even when it's not in your best interest? That's not how you build a successful career. The most successful men know when to say no. They prioritize their own goals and vision over trying to make everyone else happy. If you want to advance in your career, stop being the guy who says yes to every request and start being the guy who delivers results on his terms. And then there's your health. Are you neglecting your body because you're too busy trying to please others? Are you skipping workouts, eating junk food, or staying up late because someone else wants your time or attention? That's not building. That's sacrificing yourself. Make your health a priority. Treat your body like the foundation of everything else in your life, because without it, you won't have the energy or strength to build anything else. Here's the bottom line. You can't build the life you want if you're too busy trying to please everyone else. Pleasing is a distraction. Building is the mission. From this moment on, commit to yourself. Build your body, build your career, build your skills. Build relationships with people who inspire and uplift you. When you focus on building, you'll stop worrying about pleasing others because you'll be too busy creating the life you deserve. Number 11. Eliminate weakness. Weakness isn't something you're born with. It's something you choose. Every time you give in to fear, procrastination, or bad habits, you're choosing weakness. Every time you let someone disrespect you, tolerate less than you deserve, or settle for mediocrity, you're choosing weakness. And let me tell you, the world doesn't reward weakness. It exploits it. If you want to succeed, if you want to be respected, if you want to live a life of strength and purpose, you have to eliminate weakness from your life. Let's start with fear. Fear is the biggest weakness most men face. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. It keeps you stuck. But here's the thing. Fear only has power over you if you let it. The way to eliminate fear is to face it head on. If you're afraid of failing, take action anyway. If you're afraid of rejection, put yourself out there. Every time you confront your fears, they lose their grip on you. And every time you let fear stop you, you're strengthening your weakness. Choose wisely. Now let's talk about procrastination. How many times have you said, "I'll start tomorrow"? How many opportunities have you missed because you were waiting for the perfect moment? Procrastination is a weakness that steals your potential. The way to eliminate it is simple. Take action. Not tomorrow, not later, now. Start small if you have to, but start. The more you take action, the more momentum you build. And the more momentum you build, the easier it becomes to keep going. Weakness also shows up in your habits. Are you drinking too much, eating junk food, or spending hours on social media? Are you wasting time on things that don't matter while neglecting the things that do? These habits are weaknesses, and they're holding you back. To eliminate them, you have to replace them with habits that make you stronger. Start with one habit at a time. Replace late-night scrolling with reading or journaling. Replace junk food with healthy meals. Replace laziness with exercise. Every small change you make adds up to big results. And then there's your mindset. Do you let self-doubt, negativity, or insecurity control you? That's a weakness, and it's one you can't afford. Start paying attention to your thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, challenge it. Replace it with something positive. Surround yourself with people who build you up, not tear you down. The more you strengthen your mind, the less room there is for weakness. Eliminating weakness isn't easy, but it's necessary. It's a daily commitment to choosing strength over comfort, discipline over excuses, and action over fear. And the more you do it, the stronger you'll become. Because here's the truth. The man who eliminates weakness from his life is unstoppable. Number 12. The power of no. No is the most powerful word in your vocabulary. It's a boundary, a standard, a declaration of your worth. Yet most men are afraid to use it. They're afraid of upsetting people, of being judged, of missing out. But here's the thing. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't serve you, you're saying no to yourself. If you want to take control of your life, you have to learn the power of no. Think about this. How many times have you agreed to something you didn't want to do, just to avoid conflict or make someone else happy? How did it make you feel? Probably resentful, frustrated, or drained. That's what happens when you don't honor your boundaries. Saying no isn't selfish, it's necessary. It's how you protect your time, your energy, and your values. Imagine someone asks you to help them with something, but you're already overwhelmed with your own responsibilities. Most men would say yes, even though it adds stress to their lives. But a man who understands the power of no would say, "I'd love to help, but I can't take on anything else right now." That's not rude, it's honest. And it shows that you value your time and priorities. Now let's talk about relationships. Are you saying yes to things that don't align with your values just to keep the peace? Are you tolerating disrespect because you're afraid to rock the boat? Every time you do that, you're betraying yourself. The next time someone crosses your boundaries, say no. Let them know what you will and won't accept. If they respect you, they'll adjust. If they don't, they're not worth your time. The power of no isn't just about setting boundaries, it's about creating space for what matters. When you say no to distractions, you create space for focus. When you say no to toxic people, you create space for healthy relationships. When you say no to anything that doesn't align with your goals, you create space for success. Every no is a yes to something better. From now on, make no a part of your vocabulary. Use it with confidence. Use it with intention. Use it to protect your time, your energy, and your values. Because the man who knows when to say no is the man who controls his life. And that's the kind of man you're here to become. This is your wake-up call. Stop begging. Stop chasing. Stop tolerating disrespect. Start valuing your energy, your time, your worth. If this video resonated with you, leave a comment saying, "I am the prize." And if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button. It tells YouTube to share this message with more men who need to hear it. Let's build a brotherhood of strength, confidence, and purpose. The journey starts now. Subscribe to the channel, share this video with a brother who needs it, and hit that notification bell. Your support helps spread this message and empowers more men to reclaim their power.